Hey, Micah, I am so excited to make an Advent wreath with you. This is going to be so much fun. All right, so you have got the good view for the people. So I can kind of go through the materials if you want to show them. Yes, look at that. Yes. All right, so we are going to start with a floral wreath. I've got a 12-inch one, pretty good size. Yep, and then you'll need 4 candlesticks. So that's what I've got here, 4 candlesticks. You will need some floral wire, and I've sort of pre-cut these just because I found that easier to work with. And here are my little wire cutters. These are just jewelry wire cutters, so they work. You can use them in a pinch. We've got some evergreen garland right here. Your other, I do it this in 4 and then actually do the Christ candle in the center, but your other option could be to use 5 candlesticks and just place all the candles in a ring. Less traditional, but it could work if that's what you wanted to do. And then we have the Advent candles. So mine are in a box, so they don't roll all over the place, but Micah has got hers lovely placed for you there, so you can see. So that's the Christ candle, and the joy candle is pink. And then you have the other purple candles for hope, peace, and love. There is symbolism to the colors. So white is for purity, the Christ candle. Pink is the joy candle, or because the pink rose is the liturgical color of joy. And then purple is for penance. So the season of Advent, right, is a season of reflecting and repenting before Christ comes in anticipation. So readying your hearts. It's very similar to Lent, which a lot more people might be familiar with the season of Lent. So yeah, so there's the candles and the colors and the supplies. Micah, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, so the first thing I like to do is to put in the candlesticks. So you'll want to space them equidistant around the wreath, and they go in pretty easily. So kind of, I think of it like when you are slicing a pizza, right? So I do the quarter slices, right? Slice it in a quarter. You can think about that, about spacing out the candles here. Okay.
Oh, that does go in easy.
But when I'm standing, they go in easy. Can't get the proper force.
Get some leverage there.
Yeah. All right, so now we're at this point. We are going to attach the evergreen garland to the wreath. So you'll want to use your floral wire to anchor it. And this is why it's easier to have pre-cut pieces. I can't see, it's real tiny, but there it is, the wire. So you want to anchor it on top of your wreath here. I like to go underneath. That's just me. You can do it either way you want to kind of get a good grip on there. And then you tie it really, really tight, like the tightest twisty tie you've ever done.
So you like to put the wire from underneath?
Yeah, I like to slip the wire underneath the wreath and
okay,
that way, and then wrap it back down. And if you can, if you have enough wire, you can twist it underneath again as well, but you may not need to. And then you will go around the wreath and then just keep anchoring it along the way with pieces of floral wire to keep it from slipping. Looking good, Micah, looking good. Your wreath. It's so pretty.
I do have an awesome teacher. This is my first wreath ever.
Woo! Look at you doing well.
Yeah. Okay. So here's.
Yep. Yeah. So you can see 2 techniques here. So Micah arranged her wreath and then put the floral wire on. And I kind of do a little bit as I go. So either way works well for what you want to do. I like to add natural evergreen as well to my wreath. So you can go to any store that sells Christmas trees, and you can get basically the ends of Christmas trees that they chop off for people, like down by the trunk when they trim the trunk for people. And usually they just have a big box of it, and you can go rummage and get all the evergreen you want. And so you can also zhuzh up your wreath with some other things too. So purple ribbon looks great. If you want to use, like say holly berries to represent the blood of Christ, you can do that too. So you can put pine cones on it. Pine cones have a meaning, but I forget what they are. Sorry. Micah, look at your wreath, you're so fast. I think I took them off.
My edges, though, I'm going to have to add some things to the sides.
Yeah, again, you can sort of play with the greenery and bend and fold it around to sort of cover up some of the edges more.
Oh, good point. With your Advent wreath tutorial.
That's looking great. I am loving your wreath.
I have to admit, Catherine, I'm really excited about our grand finale for our Christ candle.
Yes, we're going to wow the people. So you can see this is what the wreath looks like. Micah's looks great. And that's with splitting a garland in half. If you wanted a real super fluffy wreath, this was an 11-foot garland. So you could use the whole 11 feet and go all the way around twice. So you can see it doesn't take a super long time to make this, right? We did that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then you're ready for your candles. I am going to let Micah show you what the candles look like, because mine are still in plastic, because with my children, I need to keep them tightly wrapped up until the actual Advent reveal, or they might not make it.
So I've got purple, right? Purple.
Yep.
Purple. Then pink, then purple.
Yep. Oh, it looks so good. Micah, I love your wreath. You're so good.
Oh my goodness. I wish I could see yours in person.
Well, maybe you can come over and we can do porch Advent one night. So stay COVID safe.
Socially distanced porch Advent.
We've got a fire pit. We can make it happen.
Love it.
So you might be noticing that the white candle is missing. Where is its home? So what you need is a single candlestick holder for the center. I realized that I probably left mine at school for something we were doing at school. So I made one out of Tupperware and Play-Doh. And this is just for show purposes. I'm going to get a real one. But just so you can look like the Christ candle.
If we're doing it with the kids, though.
Yeah, in the center. So it's not, you can, if you have one that's taller, that's great, because a lot of times the Christ candle does stick up above other ones, but you can also do it low, or you could set something inside the wreath to raise the Christ candle if you wanted to the level of the other candles. So that's how you make the Advent wreath. Yay! Woo! Micah, you have an Advent wreath. Woohoo!
I do. It's my first one.
That is so exciting. There are daily Advent scripture readings that I do with my family. There's also a series that goes with the Jesus Storybook Bible. If you have younger children, you can do that one. And then you light one candle a week. I start with a candle that's across diagonally from the joy candle. We're doing that theme this year. And so that's the hope candle. And then you would progress to the love candle, and then you would light the joy candle, and then the peace candle, and then on Christmas Eve you light the Christ candle. And then in my family, our tradition is Christmas morning during Christmas brunch, we light the whole wreath and read another scripture. We will do the visit of the Magi.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this tutorial. Yes. Please be on the lookout in your email and on our website for additional ways to celebrate the Advent season with Sanctuary.
Okay, thanks so much, everyone.
Bye.